Welcome back to the workshop, everybody. Today we have a little bit of a change of pace. So I'm still working on the videos about LEDs and all the tutorials and all the techie stuff. That's still upcoming. But to break up the monotony, I decided to make a video where I'm a bit more interactive with you guys, and I decided to answer some of the questions and comments that I've been getting. So I gathered some comments and questions from Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, other websites where I saw my stuff commented on. And yeah, let's take a look at them together. So the first one is from my Doomfist video. A lot of people have been wondering how heavy it is. The gauntlet itself is fairly light because I used 0.75mm steel, but it all adds up. I never weighed the gauntlet by itself, but I remember when I was traveling abroad, the suitcase at the airport weighed 20 kilos. So I think it's a safe bet to say that the entire costume weighs maybe 14 kilos. So yeah. Can you punch people with it? I guess you could, at least once, but it's still more of a sculpture than a weapon, so I think it would just like come out mangled and bent and stuff. Amazing build, my man. I'm just wondering how a convention would react with their weapons policy. Thanks, Colby, and you're actually right. Some conventions do have pretty strict policies when it comes to metalwork and spikes in costumes. So what I've done was I made the spikes on my knuckles on the Doomfist gauntlet detachable with magnets, so I could just like quickly remove them so security wouldn't hassle me. But different conventions have different rules, so maybe I was just lucky. This one is about my Soldier 76 visor. Definitely would like to know how you got the steel into that shape and its thickness. For most of my projects I use 0.75mm steel sheets, and I just use a hammer and different type of surface underneath the sheet to sort of beat it into a shape. Later on I bought a set of dollies, which is a kind of a tiny anvil thing that you can have a bit more precision over the shapes you can achieve. But yeah, pretty much just hammer and patience. Looks amazing. Hopefully you will still be able to move when having all feathers on your back. Yet it strangely looks like a huge Swiss Army knife. I thought it was a huge pocket knife. Yeah, they kind of do look like that, but hopefully after I add the LEDs, they'll look more of a lightsaber than a knife, you know what I mean? Making to Learn writes, fantastic work. You teach yourself MIG or TIG. Welding is a very handy skill to have. I'm learning how to TIG weld. A few months ago I bought a welding machine and watched a lot of YouTube videos, and here we are, welding animatronic wings in the workshop. That's why I'm so slow with my Mercy Wings progress, because everything's so new. You kind of need to walk before you run, you know. He smiles like an android. That's a terrifying smile. His mouth is twitchy. I think he's trying not to smile, in a comic way of course. He smiles like a creep. Yeah, this is from one of the earliest videos that I ever posted about my Doomfist, and I wasn't really sure how to behave on camera. I wanted to be a bit more serious than I probably came off as. Yeah, now to this day people just roast me that I'm an android, so yeah, that's great. I think I replied once saying that it's a camera-induced itchy teeth syndrome and it's a medical condition, so stop bullying me, okay? Meh. This one's great. Annoying your faces. Yikes. Burnt by Yoda, I feel. This one's from my Doomspine video. Where are the servos hidden? I kind of want to read it in Batman voice. Where are the servos hidden?
Where were the other drugs going?
For the Doomspine I'm using micro servos, so actually they're right underneath the plates themselves because they're just so tiny. And they're strong enough to lift up the steel flaps and all the LEDs underneath. Anyone ever tell you look like Bill Skarsgård? You look like Bill Skarsgård. You would nail a Pennywise cosplay. Yeah, quite a few people have brought it up to me, but I don't know, I don't really see it myself. Maybe I should make a makeup test of Pennywise, but let me know if you would find that interesting. Nice, finally not an oversized mask I always keep seeing. Good job, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Actually, that's one of the reasons why I even started cosplay. Overwatch had just came out, and I saw other people cosplaying characters from it, but I wanted to make a believable Soldier 76 cosplay where especially the visor was in proportion and sort of, you know, realistic looking. And I came to the conclusion that the only material that would be that strong at that little thickness was steel, so that means that I had to learn how to work with metal. It was my first cosplay and my first metalworking project, so, you know, it's just nice to hear that people actually like it. How much would making such things cost? Honestly, you can get around with very simple and cheap tools like just hammer, some pliers, some tin snips. For example, I made my Doomfist and my Soldier 76 back in my old apartment, not even a workshop, just a regular room. If there's a will, there's a way. That's not even close to what the Doomfist gauntlet looks like. Are we talking Doomfist from Overwatch? Because that looks nothing like his gauntlet. Are you sure that's Doomfist? I'm the first one to admit that the scale of my gauntlet is not one-to-one to the in-game version. I didn't want to make it too cartoonish and unwieldable, and I'm not built like the character myself, so the proportions would have looked off anyway. I ended up using the in-game model's design, but I based the proportions on the gauntlet featured in the cinematic trailer. The vape smoke is a nice touch. Nice way of using a vape for effect. Cameras aren't really that good at capturing how a shiny or a glowing object looks in real life, so I just used a vape to get some particles in the air so the lights would look right on the video, and that's all. Virginity protection glove activated. Yeah, a lot of temptation out there. You gotta stay safe somehow. Daddy76. Daddy. Yeah, Daddy. That just makes me want to say, Daddy. Best Valentine's gift ever. Daddy. These really cracked me up. It kind of started off as a joke at first because people were asking me if I'm gonna be selling pictures, you know, prints, but I said that I will only do nudes, jokingly, you know. But yeah, my photographer friend agreed to take some spicy pictures of me in the Soldier 76 outfit, and yeah, some people really like them. But I haven't sold that many, mostly because I kind of feel weird mentioning them nowadays, because people usually follow me for electronics or metal work and not really spicy shirtless pictures, so yeah, I'm kind of stuck with them now. If you're curious, you can find them on shop.zivortas.com. This was a bit different and a fun video to make, so I hope you liked it. Thanks to all the new subscribers. The channel has been growing super quick, and it's just amazing to see all of you here, and I really appreciate it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.